Alright, Geordie Prepper here, and just a quick reminder that the Check Your Preps month of September is almost around the corner for this year. Check Your Preps runs in the month of September and March. Basically, for most people going into winter and then coming out of the winter months, I just thought that would be a good time to check your preps. And also, it's really just to get in that routine at least twice a year for the whole of the month of September and March. Just looking through your preps, adapting them, changing them based on your situation, your location, making sure that your preps are actually relevant to the situation and location that you're in now, and any sort of natural things that may be happening in your area, like earthquakes, tornadoes, etc. Because your circumstances change, so your preps have to change with you. So the reason for the campaign was that it was directed at preppers to check their preps, because I was noticing in certain videos that quite big preppers were doing, they were saying that things were going wrong in their preps. They hadn't even looked at their preps for a few months or years even. So it was really just to encourage preppers themselves, the people who other preppers are watching and taking note of, and learning from, that they themselves get into a routine of checking their preps, and then they can then encourage other people to check their preps, so that when the preps are needed the most, that they're there and they're ready to go, that the preps are relevant and you've got everything that you need. So September and March, checking your preps and posting and encouraging other people to check theirs. Say what you're checking, why you're checking it. Has anything changed? Why has it changed? Why have you got this now? Why have you got rid of that? So really just to encourage people to check the preps is the most important reason behind the campaign. And it really is very, very, very important. And it should be part of your wider prepping ideology, I guess you could call it. But basically it's just a routine and a mindset to get into. And also, not to forget, you might be checking your bug out bag, you might be checking the tools and equipment, but there's other things that you should be checking as well, and that's your knowledge and your number one prep, which is your physical preparedness. And these two are often the ones that are most important but fall down the wayside the most. So make sure, evaluate your number one prep, your physical fitness. Are you able to even use your preps? Because, you might not be able to. Things that you could do a while ago, a few years ago, things change, so the way that you do things and the tools and equipment will change as you do this. Have you just been sticking stuff in your bug out bag and now your bug out bag's too heavy for you to even lift now? Just things like that. Can you do things better with your physical preparedness and your knowledge? And can you do things with your actual preps, preps like tools and things like that? Can them two work together in a better relationship with each other? And obviously as time goes on, you've got to change that relationship and you've got to adapt your preps based on your current situation. So that's it, guys. Check Your Preps is just around the corner. Make sure that you do check your preps. Really, really important. I had been hoping to do a video pretty much every other day or every day during September, just what I'm checking and what I'm looking at in my preps. But as gamers would say, in real life stuff is happening right now, which I need to pay attention to and I need to dedicate my time to. So unfortunately, there's not going to be any regular videos from me, and there hasn't been for like a month now, because of this thing that I'm dealing with in real life. So I need to get this sorted first, and whatever the outcome of that is, will determine, when I start posting videos again. So really, I just want to say again, guys, as I always say at the end of every video, just be safe and be prepared and check your preps.